First up, Arsenal's own Gabriel Jesus is making headlines as he gets special permission to train with his boyhood club Palmeiras during the international break. What does this mean for his future at the Emirates? Then, we dive into the geopolitical arena, where the US is confirming only a fraction of Iran's missile arsenal has been destroyed. The implications are staggering. And get this, Arsenal defender Ben White is back with the England squad, but faces a hostile reception from fans at Wembley. Can he silence the boos with his performance? We've got all the details on Ben White's dramatic return and that controversial draw with Uruguay, plus the latest on Gabriel Jesus's training move and the Iran missile situation. You've got to see this. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss a moment.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the Pop Sockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Gabriel Jesus trains with Palmeiras amid Arsenal contract uncertainty. Gabriel Jesus, a key figure for Arsenal, has been granted special permission by the club to train with his former club, Palmeiras, during the current international break. This move comes as Jesus finds himself third choice in Arsenal's attacking lineup, behind Victor Gyökeres and Kai Havertz, and has seen limited game time recently despite flashes of his talent after recovering from injury. The Brazil international's request to train with Palmeiras, the club where he began his career, has been met with approval from Arsenal, highlighting the strong relationship between the two clubs. Jesus expressed his gratitude, stating, "Everyone knows that Palmeiras is my home, where I grew up, and I always have the doors open to go to the club. Arsenal and Palmeiras have a great relationship and approved my training here." He has been seen utilizing Palmeiras training facilities, fueling speculation about his future. This development is particularly significant as Jesus enters the final year of his Arsenal contract in July, with many anticipating a separation before the next season. His recent change of agents further suggests preparations for a potential move. While Jesus has reportedly been in talks with several European clubs, he is said to be considering a return to Palmeiras only if a move to a prominent European team doesn't materialize. Fans and analysts are closely watching Arsenal's strategy regarding Jesus's potential sale, with expectations of a substantial transfer fee. The situation adds another layer of intrigue to Arsenal's transfer dealings and Jesus's career trajectory. Stay tuned for a dramatic return to international football that has fans divided. Next, we're breaking down the controversial reception for England star Ben White. US confirms only a third of Iran's missile arsenal destroyed. Recent intelligence assessments by the United States indicate that only approximately one-third of Iran's known missile arsenal has been successfully destroyed. This revelation comes amid ongoing geopolitical tensions and international efforts to monitor and curtail Iran's military capabilities. The limited confirmation of destruction raises significant concerns about the effectiveness of past military actions and the remaining threat posed by Iran's ballistic missile program. Details regarding the specific types of missiles affected and the methods of destruction remain classified, but the low confirmation rate suggests a substantial portion of Iran's arsenal remains operational. This news has sparked widespread discussion among international security experts and policymakers. Analysts suggest that the ongoing presence of a significant missile arsenal could embolden Iran and complicate diplomatic efforts in the region. Public reaction is expected to be one of heightened concern, with calls for increased scrutiny and potentially revised strategies to address the threat. But the drama isn't just on the international stage, it's also on the football pitch. Get ready for the story of a controversial comeback that has England fans divided. Ben White booed by England fans amid Wembley return. Arsenal defender Ben White experienced a turbulent return to the England national team, facing boos from sections of the Wembley crowd during his first appearance since a self-imposed exile began in 2022. White was substituted into the friendly match against Uruguay in the 69th minute, and his re-entry was met with audible displeasure from some supporters. This hostile reception is believed to stem from White's decision to leave the England squad during the 2022 World Cup in Qatar. Reports suggest the departure was triggered by an alleged confrontation with then-assistant manager Steve Holland, who reportedly questioned White's commitment to football. White himself has been open about his unconventional relationship with the sport, admitting he wasn't a fan growing up and doesn't regularly watch matches. Despite the jeers, White quickly made an impact on the game, scoring the opening goal just 12 minutes after coming on. His goal, a close-range finish from a corner, temporarily silenced the critics and put England ahead. However, his performance was later marred by a controversial late penalty conceded in stoppage time, which led to Uruguay equalizing. Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta has previously defended White's actions, characterizing his decision to step away as an act of self-awareness rather than a lack of commitment. The appointment of new manager Thomas Tuchel, however, paved the way for White's return after extensive discussions. While the boos were a stark reminder of the lingering controversy, his immediate goal-scoring contribution showcased his value to the team. And that wasn't the only talking point from that England match. We've got the full recap of the England versus Uruguay draw, including the penalty drama. England 1-1 Uruguay. White booed, late penalty denies victory. England's friendly against Uruguay ended in a 1-1 draw at Wembley, a match marked by controversy surrounding Arsenal defender Ben White's return to the international stage. White, making his first appearance for the Three Lions since walking away during the 2022 World Cup, was met with boos from a section of the home crowd, even after scoring England's opening goal. The Arsenal man put England ahead in the 81st minute with a tap-in, but the atmosphere remained tense. His return had been facilitated by new manager Thomas Tuchel, who expressed disappointment at the mixed reception, stating, "We protect our players. I understood it happened to other players before here. He needs to take in on the chin." The match itself saw England dominate possession and create more chances, but they struggled to convert their pressure into goals. Uruguay secured a late equalizer through a Federico Valverde penalty in the 94th minute, awarded after a foul by Ben White himself in the box. This late drama ensured the friendly ended all square, leaving both teams with much to ponder. Despite the draw and the crowd's reaction, England's coaching staff will take positives from White's goal-scoring impact. The game also featured debut caps for players like James Garner and provided a test of the squad's depth ahead of future tournaments. That's a wrap on the football news, but we've got more massive updates coming your way. Don't go anywhere, we're recapping all the top stories right after this. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. We saw Gabriel Jesus training with Palmeiras, raising questions about his Arsenal future. The US confirmed a worrying fraction of Iran's missile arsenal destroyed. Plus, Ben White faced boos on his England return but still managed to score, though a late penalty cost the Three Lions the win against Uruguay. Make sure you're subscribed and have that notification bell on so you don't miss our next deep dive. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below and follow us on all social media platforms for more exclusive content. We'll see you next time.